Good morning.
Hi,
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also great. Okay, so what have you done today?
I just how to say done IKEA table.
Oh, you bought an IKEA table. Ooh, very
Yes.
good. So it's table for like dining table or
No,
vanity table?
for computer.
Ah, like a computer table.
Yes.
All right. How much was it?
Just 790 baht.
Ah, 790 baht. All right. All right. I think that's reasonable. All right, very good. So, all right. So, how about later? What are your plans later?
Uh, Wash my clothes.
All right, wash your clothes like hand wash.
No.
Ah, in the
Wash.
laundry.
Yeah.
All right. So you can say, do laundry.
Do laundry.
All right. One more time. Law,
Raw
laundry.
laundry.
All right. One more time with an lawn,
Raw run
lawn.
laundry.
Very good. All right. So that is laundry. Okay. So for today, let's try to enrich enrich your vocabulary while we also practice your communication skills in the process as well. So here, let's see. Let's try to answer these questions. All right. Can you read stamp collecting?
Stamp collecting is one of the world's most popular.
Hmm. So what do you think it is? So stamp collecting.
Uh, Hobbies.
Hobbies. It's one of the world's most popular hobbies. Let's see. It is correct. All right. So stamp collecting is one of the world's most popular hobbies. All right. So here, can you say this one more time? Collecting.
Collecting.
Very good. All right. And then this one has an L and R. This is popular.
Popular.
Very good. All right. It's the world's most popular hobbies. All right. So here, do you know what stamp collecting is?
Mm,
No. All right. So here, when you say stamp collecting, because, well, right now, I think we don't really send out postcards, but stamp collecting is basically the ones you see on postcards. All right. So right now, no one sends postcards anymore. Wait, let's see. I'm not sure. Do you know what a postcard is?
yes.
All right, here. So here they would like to collect the stamp. Other people love to collect these things every time they're traveling. All right. What about you? Do you also love to collect stamps?
No.
I know. All right. Yeah. All right. Very good. So here, but according to this one, it's the world's most popular hobbies. Maybe in the 70s, but now not anymore. The only thing we collect are pictures and videos. All right. Good. So here, next number two.
Don't you bank any interest in national politics?
All right. Politics.
Politics.
Very good. Don't you blank any interest in national politics?
Don't you take C?
Letter C,
Hello.
don't you take any interest in national politics? Let's see. Let's see if it's letter C. All right, very good. Don't you take any interest in national politics? All right. So here, let's try to talk about that one too. So, do you take any interest in national politics in Thailand?
I don't know politics, what that means.
All right. So politics is like, for example, the thing with your prime minister, with your governor. Do you also have a governor? So this one, politics. So the thing with the king and the queen, all those things. All right. So national politics is like the politics of Thailand, but international politics is like Thailand and other countries, are the politics of other countries. All right. So, do you take any interest in national politics?
No.
Uh,
Yes.
yes. All right. So, okay, so you take some interest in national politics. So right now, how is the national politics in Thailand? Is it doing good or do you think it's so bad right now?
I think it's so bad.
So
Always bad.
bad. It's always bad. All right, why? What's happening in Thailand?
I don't know. I think it have bad people. So many.
Oh no. All right. Is there a problem? What are the problems in Thailand? Is it like corruption or something like that?
Yeah,
Ah,
have
corrupt.
many corruption.
All right. Has many corruption. All right. Oh no. Yeah, it's the same here too. But I think right now the biggest problem is like the tension between China and the Philippines. But
Oh,
yeah, because there's a problem with our sea. Do you know the nine dash line in China?
mm,
Like
no.
because the Philippines and China are actually fighting over this part. So now there are there are now Chinese West Philippines Sea. There are now some tensions between these two. So here,
Wow.
yeah, they're fighting over these things, over that. And now, like I think recently the Chinese Coast Guard attacked the Philippine Coast Guard. So now the
Oh,
Philippines are, yeah, now we're scared. Will there be a war in the Philippines? We're so young to have a war to experience these things. So
yeah.
yeah, everyone is scared. Yeah. But now I think the US pledged their support to the Philippines, but yeah, I'm still not so sure about that. But anyways, I hope everything will be
It's
okay. All
good.
right. So here now, oh, hold on. There's an ad for Grammarly. You can also download this. This is an app. It's called Grammarly. So for
Oh,
example, you type, oh, you have this. All
yes.
right. Yeah, this is a very good tool. All right.
Yes.
So here, all right, people with,
People with no previous bank need not apply.
all right. So people with no previous need not apply. Although this is actually weird. You can simply say don't need, do not need. All right. This is like Old English. This is how they say it in the Old English. Let's just remove. All right. People with no blank do not need to apply.
People with no previous experience.
All right. So letter B or D?
B.
All right. People with no previous experience need not apply. Do not need to apply. Very good. Yay. All right. So of course, experiment is something with science. That here, so here it's the previous experience. All right. So no need to add S because we are talking about with no previous experience. All right. So here now, number 4,
I bank to receiving your letters day by day with ever growing impatient.
Okay, impatience.
Impatience.
Very good. So I blank to receiving your letters day by day with ever-growing impatience.
I look forward.
All right. So I look forward to receiving your letters day by day. All right. So here, very good. So I look forward to receiving your letters day by day with ever-growing impatience. All right. So here, all right. Number 5, a more detailed.
A more detailed examination will be needed to bank the exact nature of the tumor.
Mhm.
Needed to I think see.
All right. So more detailed examination will be needed to reduce the exact nature. So this one will be determine. All right. So here, because it says, so you would usually hear this in the hospitals. So a more detailed examination, more medical tests will be needed to determine. So when you say determine is to like know, to know exactly, all right, the exact nature of the tumor. All right, because here, whenever you have tests like MRI, C, forgot what was that? All right, the other exam. All right, they would see everything, the x-rays, they would see the exact nature of these sicknesses. So determine is, all right, is to know exactly. All right, so, all right, so here, all right, this is determine. All right, so here we are talking about tumors. So is there someone in the family, in your family, who had a tumor?
Mm,
Do you remember maybe a grandmother, your great grandmother? Did someone in the family, in your family, had a tumor?
a tumor. What is a tumor?
Tumor is like something in the brain.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, very good.
Oh,
Oh,
my grandfather.
oh, your grandfather. Oh, the one who raised you?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Oh, what happened?
2 years ago, but now he fine. He can walk
Oh,
now.
very good. So now he's fine. All right. Can you say
He,
he's?
he's fine.
Very good. All right. So where is his tumor located? In the brain, in the somewhere?
Yes, in his
The-
brain.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. So since he had a tumor, so how were you able to pay the medical expenses?
Uh, with my money because
Oh,
my mother and my uncle they don't have money, but and my grandfather don't have how to say insurance. I don't know.
insurance.
Yeah.
All right. My grandfather doesn't have insurance. Oh, so you paid for your grandfather's medical expenses. Oh, all right, very good. So here, all right, so we'll use doesn't because your grandfather is only one. All right, can you say this again? My grandfather.
My grandfather doesn't have insurance.
Okay, very good. So did he have an operation?
What is operation?
Operation is like, for example, yeah, medical operation. So this one, so that we could remove the tumor or something.
Not yet because that time he decide to choose to take medicine first
Mm-hmm.
because he too old and my grandmother afraid he will how to say die if
Yeah.
he got surgery. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Old thinking, old mindset.
All right. Because of course, at their age, they're usually scared of operations. All right. So your old ad is here. My grandmother is afraid that something wrong might happen during the operation. All
Yes.
right. So here, so it's nice that he got better by just drinking the medicines.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Very good. So here, that was 2 years ago. Was this during the COVID lockdown?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's what makes it even harder. All right.
Yeah. That's the one reason why I go to college late because I give him money first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So they're one of the reasons why, okay, very good. Why I go to college. All right. Because at first you gave them money.
Yeah.
All right. And then are they also giving you money for college?
No.
I
No.
know. All right. All right. So they're one of the reasons because they inspire you to study college.
No. Why I go to college late? Then I should go because 2 years ago I can go to college, but I give to my grandfather first money.
Oh, all right. Okay. So you can say, okay, so it's one of the reasons why I can't. Why? Why I couldn't go to college 2 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. So your college um journey was postponed because of that. All right. But now you could finally go after the long wait.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So here, all right. So you can say it's one of the reasons. All right. Why? So we'll add S, one of the reasons, because it's just one of the many reasons why you couldn't go to college 2 years ago. All right. Can you read again? It's one of.
Is one of the reasons why I couldn't go to college 2 years ago.
Okay, very good. So how long did your grandfather recover from the tumor?
Oh, almost 1 year, 1.5 years.
Okay, very good. 1.5. All right.
Yeah.
So at least now he's very alive, very much alive and healthy. So how old is he right now?
I think he 75 maybe because
Mm.
he younger than my grandmother 5 year. My grandmother is 80.
Oh, all right. So he is younger than my grandmother for 5 years. All right. We'll add, by 5 years. All right. Very good. So here, all right. So your grandfather had a tumor. What did the doctors say? Were they able to determine the exact nature of the tumor?
Mm, I what is exact nature of the tumor?
It's like the exact nature is like the meaning, uh, exact meaning, exact type of the tumor, because there are different types of tumor. So this is the exact nature of the tumor.
Yeah, he have how to say in his back head.
Mm-hmm.
I yeah, I'm not sure.
All
I
right. So he
yeah
has a tumor at the back of his head.
yeah
All right. So there, the doctors did a detailed examination to determine the exact nature of your grandfather's tumor. Okay, very good. Now let's see for number 6. Oh, sorry. Here you'd be
wise to accept my rank. What? So accept my advice.
all right.
B.
Which one? Oh, B, because they're both advice. Is it
B.
B?
Oh no, D.
D? All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. You'd be wise to accept my advice, letter D, ADVISE. Oh no, it's B. You, all right, it's letter B. All right, so here you'd be wise to accept my advice. All right, so here it's a bit confusing because they sound the same with only one letter difference. But advice is like the thing people tell you. People tell you, all right. Yeah, for advice, like a piece of advice, a word of advice. Like, hey, all right, you should always be on time on college because your professors might fail you. Something like that. That is an advice. But when you say
Like this, right?
which one?
Is that same is suggest?
Yeah, very good. Suggest. All right,
Oh, okay.
advice are all right. So here, yeah, it's quite hard. Yeah. For advice, it's like they just tell you. All right. So for example, okay, this is like a verb. All right. So for example, she advised me to go to the mall. She advised me to um travel to Spain. So this is a verb. All right. So here, this is I think to make it easier. So this is a noun. She gave me an advice. She gave me a word of advice. But here, this one is a verb. She advised me to be early, to be on time in college. All right. And here, you'd be wise to accept my advice with the letter C. Okay. Very good. So here, all right, let's try to talk about advice, words of advice, and everything else. So, do you usually give words of advice to your friends or family?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. Why?
If my friend is about the love relations, but if my family is like money
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, that's it.
All right. So usually, of course, with your friends, it's about love, relationships, and everything. But with family, it's usually about money. All
Yes.
right. So here, can you say this again? Relationships.
Relationships.
Very good about relationships. All right. So what kinds of money advice do you usually give your family?
Is like should I bought this or how should I manage this money? I don't know. It's
Mm.
like my how to say uncle wife like always ask me how I give my daughter money, how should I taught them to use money to save money. Yeah.
All right. So should I teach them to save money? All right. So no need to put past tense. All right, because we are talking about teaching right now. All right. So here, how should I manage do you mean like your salary?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Their salary. And then how should I manage my salary? All right. So how should I teach them to save money? and all those things. All right. So you like giving other people advice about money. All right. Are you good at spending or saving your money?
No.
All right. Oh, why not?
Well, I know every time if my family ask for how manage their money, I know that time they don't have money, and I will
Uh,
I will send them money.
All right. So, all right. Every time they're asking for advice, it means that they're asking you to send
Yeah.
them something. All right. Okay. So right now, how are you earning? Are you earning from your from your boyfriend's business? So what?
Yes.
All right, because you're working for him. All right,
Yeah.
very good. All right. So aside from that, what are your other, we call it, sources of income?
Mm, not have yet, but I in how to say learning process.
All right. I'm learning courses. All right. Or you can say I'm studying. All right. Certificate courses. All right. So that you could have more sources of income. All right.
Yes.
Because now your primary, we call it the primary, your primary source of income is your job, all right, at your boyfriend's company. Okay,
Yes.
when you say primary, it's like the first one. So maybe in the future, you could also have secondary source, tertiary source, and everything else. Okay, very good. So here, are you a frugal person? Frugal, frugal?
No.
All right. So when you are a frugal person, it means you're a person who who's good at saving money.
No.
All right. So if you're frugal, like instead of buying 10 clothes, you'll just buy one because you only need one. So that is a frugal person. You're not a
No.
frugal person. All
Yeah.
right. Very good. So here, can you say this word? Frugal.
Frugal. Frugal.
Fru, fru,
Frugal.
very good. Frugal. So here, let's also try to say this in Thai.
Oh.
All right, this is frugal.
Frugal.
All right, frugal.
Frugal.
Very good. All right. So now let's see for number 7. Oh, all right. Her friends
Her friends are argue,
urged,
urge,
ur-
urge him to bank away from liars, but he never banked any attention to them.
right. So this one has a J sound instead of G. So urged.
Urge,
All right, very good. Her friends urged him to blank away from letters.
want him to stay away, but
Mhm.
he never. I think C.
All right, very good. So her friend urged him to stay away from liars, but he never paid any attention to them. Let's see, very good. So here, urged him to stay away. So stay away from liars, and he never paid any attention to them. All right, so here, do you know the meaning of urge?
No.
All right, so urge is like when you give advice to someone or like, hey, you should do this. It's like suggest, I urge you to do this. So her friends urge him that, hey, stay away from liars. But well, yeah, he never paid attention to them. All right, so here, all right. So let's try to use urge in a sentence. So, all right. So, do you urge your sister to also stay away from liars?
Yes.
All right. So does she pay attention to you?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Very good. So, all right. What did you tell your sister when you urged her to stay away from liars?
I teach her don't judge people first, but if you feel that word is not true, you just keep it on yourself feeling and try to get away from
Stay away
them. Yes, stay away
from
from
them.
yeah.
Very good. Okay, so here, all right. So you can say I taught.
I taught
All right, so this is the past tense of teach. I taught her not to trust people first. So you can say anyone. All right, so any people, we shouldn't trust anyone. All right, first you can say immediately.
immediately.
All right, like fastly, immediately, fastly. You shouldn't just trust anyone immediately. All right, so here, but if you feel like, all right, if you feel like their word is not true, you can simply say they're not. You can simply say they're not telling the truth.
The two.
Just keep it to yourself. All right. You don't need to confront them or something. Just let them
Yes.
be. All right. And
Yeah.
just stay away from them. Okay, very good. So here, can you read this again? So I taught her.
I taught her not to touch anyone immediately. If you feel like they are not telling the truth, just keep it to yourself. Stay away from them.
All right. So why did you urge your sister to just keep it to yourself?
Because not everyone, how to say, want to hurt subject from other people. Some people may have ego. I don't want my sister to have argue with another people.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, just
Uh,
keep it and stay away.
yeah, just stay away. All right. So here, some people have a big, you can say have a big ego.
Yeah.
All right. So here, if you have a big ego, like you don't want to, all right, don't want to listen to everyone. You're the most important person in the world. All right. So here, all right. So just, yeah, she doesn't need to like be in a fight with these people. All right. So just, yeah. So just stay away from them so that she wouldn't be lied to. Okay. So here, that one, okay, is about liars and paying attention to them. All right. Now, let's see number 8, the company.
The company bank gourmet
Gourmet,
gourmet olive
gourmet
oil
with a Y,
gourmet,
gourmet.
gourmet olive oil.
All right, gourmet olive oil.
The company discover
This covers gourmet olive oil. Let's see. So here it's produces. All right. So here, all right, because if you say that they discover, so usually you only discover one thing once in the past. So it should have been discovered. But since this is discovers, so this is not the wrong this is the wrong question. Sorry. Consumes. Okay, it's weird that they are the ones using their own olive oil, so it's also wrong. And then here it should have been because you only invent one thing one. I mean, you only invent you don't invent new things every day, right? Usually it's just once, and we're just talking about gourmet olive oil, so it should have been invented. But here, the company produces, it always produces gourmet olive oil so that they could sell it. All right. So do you know gourmet olive oil?
No.
All right. So basically, so here when you say gourmet, it's like this. All right, gourmet. And then the olive oil. I'm not sure if this is popular in Thailand. Actually, in the Philippines, this is also not that popular as well. But let's see, gourmet olive oil. Basically used for cooking. So here. Oh no, sorry, no, not this one. Let's see in Thailand. Here. Oh, you have one. Oh, what's this? Are you familiar with this brand? Okay.
No.
Ah, all right. But yeah, this is. Oh, how about this one? I think it's in Thai. Oh no, this is virgin olive oil. No, I think this one. All right. Anyway, that is gourmet. All right. Now let's see for our last question. This legend.
These regions had been ranked down from generation to generation.
All right. So is it A, B, C, or D?
These regions have been C.
All right. Branded. So this legend has been branded down from generation to generation. The answer is A. This is handed. All right. So here, when it's handed to you, so they gave you that you hand something down to the next generation. Like for example, stories. You can also hand down like your secondhand clothes to your cousins, nephews, nieces, and stuff like that. All right. So that is hand down. All right, that is our lesson today. Do you have questions for me?
No, but I heard you last month you will quit. I'm so sad.
And now in July, we still have 1 month. All right.
Uh, you
Uh,
still teach in 1 month, right?
yeah, until July.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I would also be yeah, although right now I'm still processing my visa documents. So, yeah.
Why you will always my favorite teacher. I wanna cry.
You
Bye bye.